Hello everybody, and welcome back to Hutan Pantai. These flowers haven't grown, have they? Just having a quick morning cup of tea. I would have expected some sort of flower growing out of there. I think that would have been a nice touch. Anyway, we're into March. The money is looking rather good due to much. I don't know, I flipped every vehicle that was in the sale from the last episode, every trailer and thing, and picked up a few more wood transportation jobs. This is ready to harvest, which means we can get both fields done. That field is key. But do we silage or do we hay? We probably should look at hay. I want to get that bottom field done. I mean, it's a bit of grey on the old cloud. That's enough. Is that enough to keep? It's enough to feed the sheep. I don't know about whether it's enough to TMR though. If we don't do it now, what we're looking at, April, May, June time. How old would the water buffalo then? It'll be 21 months. Older than 18 can reproduce. I think we need to hay, really. Which is fine. We can do that. We might be against. I want to put the sheds in there, and I want to get all of that field up. That's the thing. I could split it, I suppose. Couldn't I? One field hay, one field. Because we need straw for the bedding. I feel like I've been in this for a while. We need straw for the bedding, so we could just put oats in for now. Ooh, nearly. Just do oat, and then that'll get us some straw. The calendar say. I sort of wanted to do corn on a. Oat is the only crop that's going to give us wheat's way too late in the year, barley's way too late in the year. What else gives? Sorghum doesn't give. Soybean doesn't give. We could put oat in and just sell it, can't we? Because that'll sort of offset the cost of the equipment, won't it? Really? I think that's a more sensible idea. Tell you what we will do as well. We need a tedder. Gonna need a tedder. If we were to I've got to think about this carefully. Oop, too far. If we split the fields, trouble is we need it to we're going to need it to stay and dry up for it to be hay. It is quite, I mean, it's been very dry for a while. March is probably not the correct month to do hay, although we are in a much warmer climate in the UK. That's probably accurate. I think I might take 2 rows out here to start us with. Maybe even 3. And I definitely should have took that bit out. Is that enough room to turn? We'll do 3. Making a mess on there, aren't we? Hopefully I can clean that up. I just think if we get a load of, I need to put some water in there as well. If we get a load of hay done, we don't need to worry about it. Plus we've got it, we can start making TMR, because the buffalo we're going to need premium, because they'll be getting ready for babies soon. Yeah, and I'll come back down the other side. Why not? No GPS today. I can see exactly what's happening. Right, I need to put the water bowser on for the water pipe on for the buffalo. This is all going to get scooped up anyway. We haven't got, I can't fill this thing up because we've not got a forage wagon, unless we just pick up this field to make silage. We've got to find out yes, lovely. Ooh. Clip that. Back on there. Basically, I want this cut and cleared as quick as possible, then I can start focusing on the sheds that are going down. But I want the area set, because next month will be, or I'll be looking at, is there enough room there? Yeah. What time are we on? 1:45. Let's have a quick check. That's not made any money over. Let's just double check these. Let's get this fixed. Finances. Let's see. We've February BGA income. Nothing. Okay. So let's set. It's gone through all 35. Turn that off for now. Selling. What does that do with the straw? You can make straw in as well. But still the digestate. So 110 grand. Get them a bit more water in there. Not got the meadow grass yet for them. Maybe we do need to put it in the clamp then for now. Or we might actually best to wrap it. They're not going through that much silage, to be fair, of feed. So, what will, if we're going to lease a tedder though, it makes more sense to do as much as possible. So if we don't yet, we won't do it yet, then we'll just do silage bales for now. What's in the sale actually? Oh. We don't need. We've got nowhere near the money for that. That's not a bad price. We don't need that though, do we? 22 grand on that. What have we got? Let's say 12,000 litres. We've got a. Ours needs about 120 to pull it though, doesn't it? That only needs 90. Ours is twice as big. Let's stick with what we got then. So, right, plan, action, plan. We'll silage this because, to be fair, it's not going to be great for hay anyway. It's the first cut of spring. Although that does mean that we're then going to turn it into oat, which means the field over there is all I mean, my intention is to turn this back into grass. What am I thinking? We know that field over there is for sale. We'll just put oat in that. Or look for a field of oat that we might be able to buy. Come on, keep an eye on the time, quick. We're looking for wheat, barley, or nobody's got anything in the fields. That's the problem. Is that oat? That'd be perfect, because then we've got a reason to go over there. How much is that field? Oh, hello. Oh, hold on. Right, that. Don't know why I didn't think of this before. 58, 110 grand, 58. Get some money in a minute. Restricts putting the shed down here, maybe. Financially, but this is going to be 35,000 litres transformed of silage as well. 10 grand. 10 grand. That's brilliant. Now we can do some maths here, because if we look at the prices, I'll say we could do some maths. I just got my calculator out. I need prices on silage. Take an average of 120. That would have earned us 4,200 quid. So the BGA is a bloody good advancement. That was a great decision. I'm going to have to ring up the land agent. I'm going to take that top end in now. I'll ring up the land agent. Get some details on that field, see if they're willing to make a deal on it. We don't have to rush to get it done now, obviously, but what I can do with that field, probably best to go and have a look at it as well before I make a full decision. But if it's flat enough, we can then turn that into a big rice paddy, can't we? So we can get more off our rice harvest. That can be our base of rice operations. Yes, that's a great idea. So, are we going to do both fields, or should we just make some hay anyway? We've got enough hay to last for now for a few months. We'll do a big hay. Yeah, we'll do silage today. I sort of wanted to put it in the clamp, but we don't have to. We can't just wrap it. Yes, we'll silage all of this. Oh, what a day! In fact, we got a mowing job, and it's take that. So we can leave this out for a bit. We'll run over and do the mow and have a quick look at that field on the way. In fact, I'll just finish this field, I'll go over to it, and then I won't make you watch me do everything. Could take a while. Plus, I've still got the field over there to cut. I'll come back to you when I've done the cutting, actually. That makes more sense. Just gone 10 o'clock. This is the last of the mowing to be done on the contract. We've done our fields. I'll have a little look at that oat field on the way back. I want to be getting road, I don't know. Oh. Well, I was expecting a bit more work out of that, if I'm honest. So my current thinking is we're going to see if we can buy it. Which one is it? This one. Oh, if you're going, mate, you got to commit. Give him some indicator, let him know that I'm turning. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? To the left there. Leave the engine running, it shouldn't be too long. Actually, I could probably have done with it being a bit flatter. But, what is it, 3 acres? And we can literally go across from there I suppose we might have to dig down. If that is the case, that's going to be quite expensive though, isn't it? But then we'd have 2 huge rice paddies. In fact, have we got a... It's time to start flooding this, isn't it? And get this ready, because this will be ready to be planted in soon. No extra pallets of honey yet. I like this area, but I wonder... Yeah, that would have to take a really deep hit in, wouldn't it? All the way across there. Because you'd want it sort of level there. I suppose you could build it up, but that's not going to be ideal, is it? That might be quite tricky actually. What we got? I mean, around ours would be ideal. But nobody's got any bloody... That's nice and flat. But there's a possibility of that, I suppose. We could just take that and put... It's about the same price, isn't it? If we buy that, we've got a rice area. Where is it? Pretty much the same size, a little bit smaller. That's such a steep hill. Sort of limited if we get out towards there though. That's 56. Together they're 130. These are way too far away for us to be focused on. There's already got rice paddies. I just want to up the rice a bit because of the map. Maybe that is a better idea, because then I don't want to end up buying this and then not using it or selling. I suppose we're going to make use. It's tricky. Oh, is it? Are we going to keep that as a rice area? Probably would make sense. If we bought the one over here, if we bought the one down near us, it would be more beneficial because it's nearer to the farm. am I likely to buy it and then flip it? That's the problem. If I'm going to buy it, use it, and then not... I mean, the intention is obviously to keep it as a... I'd use it as a rice field. But I suppose if we own it, we own it. It doesn't mean we don't have to use it. I like the idea of having everything a bit nearer around. Essentially, I want to be buying all the fields near where we are, because it makes our farm bigger as opposed to having fields elsewhere. But I suppose it's a pretty steep bit there, but nowhere near as much as the other one. You could, if we put a rice paddy in there, here, then we're basically gonna have to move between the two, which is a bit frustrating. But we could just buy it and use it as an arable field, couldn't we? I mean, it's not being used at the minute, so Noah's probably quite happy to use it, unless, what field number is it? 42. He's not got it down for sowing, has he? No. Oh, you want to regrass it? It's already grass. She's decided to rip it up and start again, has she? Looks like something's been sowed in there. Peas! That's going to be an interesting harvest for somebody. That's your boy, innit? That's big monies for that, though. Right. What am I doing? I'm going to have to change that, I think. Episode's running away with me. The time is going. What horses on the powers does? I'll just use the Kubota. It's already linked up. That there for now. So I can have a bit of a rinse. Whee! Right. How big is this? Badger. Oh my god, I've bought a tedder. It says tedder, but what's that for then? What's this about? I thought it was a rower. I'm gonna have to give it a go now, aren't I? What's toggle work mode? Oh, that's to stop it going outside of the boundary. Got ya. Well, I said we were going to do silage, didn't I? Well, we can do both really, can't we? Which one's which though, that is the problem. This can be a silage field. We've got a tedder, so we can do... I haven't got a windrow, have I? I don't think. Yeah, so that just keeps that neat. And stops that happening. But we'll ted this, that can dry out a bit. Then I'll have to get the windrower. Should I just do the whole lot as hay and then we don't have to bother with hay again? It doesn't really matter because we own a tedder, don't we? So, or do we need the tedder? Could we do a load of hay? And then never have to do hay again? Not really a thing, is it? Squeeze in between the trees, or just drive into it. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Get out with a spade on that. I'm not sure what this boundary thing's doing. I know it's got me confused. It doesn't seem to be doing any different than the bit without the boundary. Huh. Making a small difference. Oh, as if I bought a tedder and not a windrower. We're running short on time here, aren't we? I need to make a decision. All hay or a mix. Well, we've got a tedder, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll do hay and silage, because this might not end up being a very good amount of hay. And I'm guessing now I've done the outside edge, I don't need to bother with the boundary. Anywho, I'll get on with this, row it, and then I'll see where we're at with time, because that might be a bit of a problem. We might not. I mean, to be fair, we've got to let this dry anyway, haven't we? So we won't be getting the building work done today anyway, because I've just got I got completely sidetracked with the idea of buying a field. As you do. It's standard things, isn't it? Just a normal, standard problem that everybody goes through. Could have put a worker on this, couldn't I? Still could. I'm nearly finished now. It's only 11 o'clock. Now carry on. Oh, we've got rain coming. Ow. I'm gonna need a windrower. Need a windrower and I might have to leave the silage for now, just get the hay up, but then it's still going to get wet. Race against time. I've not got enough time to get it all done in this episode. I'm going to come back to you with some... We'll get the windrowing done at the minimum. I'll come back to you. This hasn't actually taken me as long as I thought it would, to be fair. It's very different from 22. Driving over this grass, it really does bounce you around and direct you in, pushes you into different directions, which you would expect really. You're driving over a material, aren't you? So it's much more realistic. But you have to keep on the old steering. I could have used GPS, I suppose. Could have. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. I've checked the weather for the rain because I've got a weather vane. It should be more accurate. Incidentally, I've moved the weather vane because it was doing me head in at the house, just ripping and whirring whilst you're trying to sleep. So I moved it down near me wind turbine down there, which makes me think we could go a little bit more green. We could go for a bit of solar work on some of these sheds that are down there, aren't they? That's not a bad idea actually, is it? I do want to move this track over a bit, I think, but I'm also a bit scared too, if that makes sense, in case I mess it up. But I digress again. The weather, it's not going to rain till later on in the evening, so we should have time to get these baled up. Worst case scenario, we'll take these edges off, get around that fence. Worst case scenario, we'll do the hay, get it in the shed. If the silage gets a little bit wet, it's not the end of the world, is it? We can still work with that. That's new bother. I'll take another layer out actually. That's going to be a problem for the farmer that owns this field. Although it's just hay, he can dig it in, can't he? When he gets around to doing something, if he gets around to doing something with this field. Definitely should have gone a bit further in with that. But the baling will be done on the next episode, so we can get a good count and see how much baleage we get off these two fields. A little tiny bit's going to annoy me, but we're running out of time, so that is where we'll leave this one. I'm still debating what to do with those fields. I have got some sort of idea, but next episode we'll get the baling done and then we'll start work on getting the sheds in. I think it makes sense to leave this as grass, buy another field, and instead of just ripping it up, putting oat in it. I'm slightly sitting on the edge of that field just over there because it's nearer this farm, as much as I do want the other one as well, just to expand the right out. But I'll have a think about that off camera. But for now, that's where we'll leave this, as we're rapidly running out of time. I do hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you're not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and if you've got any comments or suggestions going forward, then you know where to put them. That sounded a bit aggressive, I didn't mean it like that. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.